happened in the last 40 minutes. Right now, we're not aware of many injuries in the area, but they are working on containing this and telling people to shelter in place. As you can see, the view from Air 11, you can see the smoke billowing from well above the skyline here in Manhattan, as this is breaking right now in the Flatiron District. Again, this is happening at 21st and 5th Avenue. We are also working to learn if there are any subway closures in this area here. But as we know, traffic is closed in the area on 53rd and from 23rd to 19th Street, as well as 6th Avenue to Broadway on 22nd Street. So quite a bit of this going on, and we can understand that we have Tom Kaminsky in the air for us in Air 11. Tom, what can you see from your vantage point?
Tom, just how far out are you? In fact, just want to get a perspective of how far out you are to get the perspective of where the smoke is coming from.
All right, Jeff, as long as you can, slide us a little left a little bit.
Dan, I think that was you talking to me. We are just in the area of the World Trade Center right now, getting a look here up 5th Avenue, and certainly the entire block is just filled with this steam at this point. Everything is shut down. We're just getting up onto the scene here, and again, this entire block, occasionally that steam will catch some of the airflow in Manhattan through the cross streets and kind of spread out, but that's what we're starting to see now. And again, we are just getting on the scene here, still trying to get an idea of where exactly this is emanating from. The initial smoke appeared to be dark in color. It has been just steam since then. But again, this is going to be 5th Avenue. We're shut at the very least back from 23rd Street to try to go over either to the east or to the west. But the cross streets are also going to be closed here, so we're going to get into position, see what else we can determine here. But we're live over Midtown. I'm Tom Kaminsky in Air 11. Dan Calla, back to you in the studio.
All right, Tom, we're going to keep your pictures up for a second. Kirsten Cole just getting some information from her sources over at Con Edison, who said that they have multiple crews now on the scene and that they were doing work in this area, but they have no idea yet what exactly caused this explosion. So Kirsten's working her sources to find out more information. Again, Con Ed now working with the FDNY to try to isolate and contain what exactly happened under the ground in that area of where that work was being done. But just look, you can see the area on the right-hand side of your screen where that steam is coming from. It looks like chunks of concrete on the street there along 21st and 5th Avenue. So just incredible to see these pictures.
It really is. And of course, if you have to get to this area, you want to avoid it because everything here is blocked off as they're trying to contain the smoke that's billowing clearly well above the skyline. And also, we were talking about if the smoke is even safe. What they want you to do is shelter in place, and anyone in this area who can even see the smoke should be closing their windows not to let this into their living space or their workspace.
And turning off your air conditioners would be a good advice as well. As soon as we have Craig Treadway on the ground, we will go to him and keep you posted as we have multiple people now working the story to find out the very latest. But at 7:22 this morning, we'll be right back with a lot more still ahead.